And Mank. I need to get the name of his full name. Mankiewicz is his full name, but I need his first name, the writer. Now, Citizen Kane. Have you ever seen the movie Citizen Kane? If you have not seen the movie Citizen Kane, you should definitely put it into your repertoire to see. Citizen Kane, right?
Orson Welles.
By Orson Welles. You know, we reviewed Orson Welles films before, and we should review Citizen Kane because Citizen Kane is still timely. Still to today, it was really timely during the time of Bill Clinton. Really timely during that time, but it's still timely. It's about a politician and how he gets into a little trouble. But this film is about the behind the scenes workings of what it took to bring the script to life and the politics behind the script, the politics behind the writer of the script, which his name is.
The writer of the script, the screenplay, is Jack Fincher, and he also directed the film. Also,
No. The Citizen Kane.
Oh, you want me to go to Citizen Kane? Okay.
No, don't go to Citizen Kane. Stay in Mank.
Okay.
The writer is Mankiewicz. And it tells the story, and he is the writer of Citizen Kane, and his full name is
Herman J.
Mankiewicz,
Yep.
portrayed by
Gary Oldman, and also starring Lily Collins is in the film, Amanda Seyfried, Tom Burke, Turbulence Middleton. They have a huge cast.
A full ensemble cast to tell the story.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. The actor that they got to portray Orson Welles, spot on, man. Spot on. You know, you can never really find a person that, because each one of us are individuals, and when we're gone, unfortunately, we're gone. But it's spot on the way that he catches Orson Welles' spirit, his aura, his speech, his syntax, beautifully casted, right?
Yeah.
The politics about Mankiewicz, I'm just gonna call him Mank because that was the affectionate name that Hollywood types gave him.
Yeah.
The problem with him was he was outspoken because he was once a columnist, right, and an opinion writer who turned script writer, right? So he was opinionated, so things that he saw, he would comment on, and it didn't, how do you say, make him warm to others, or make him welcomed amongst those that he would stand in their face and actually say something, right? So the film goes between flashback and modern time of him writing this script, right? So you learn through flashback that he was the hot new person, right, in Hollywood, accepted by everyone, but his outspokenness soon began to make people distance themselves from him, right? And by the time he gets to writing Citizen Kane, he is on his last leg.
And Tom Burke plays Orson Welles.
That's right. So he's on his last leg by the time he gets to writing this, and he has been blacklisted, right? You'll hear all that in the film. If you don't know what the blacklist was, it should have been actually the white ball, but you know what? The blacklist, you know, McCarthy and all that. Just look that up. But he was blacklisted by this time, and so originally he was going to write the script anonymous and let Orson Welles take credit for the whole script and just get paid as a ghostwriter. But his brother and everyone said, this is some of the best, this is the best work that you have ever done. And he said, because this is the best work I have ever done, I want credit. And Orson Welles had no choice but to go along with him because he had him in a rock and a hard place. Mank wins the Oscar that year. That's no secret, so that's no spoiler. And Orson Welles wins for Best Director, right? But they never worked together. But you'll see that in the film. They never worked together again. The cinematography on this,
Beautiful.
10. The spacious skies in black and white into color. Oh, that's a 10. The storyline, the plot line going from the past, flashing back to give you context to what's happening in modern time. That's a 10. The arc of the character, the self-assured person into a person that is doubtful about his abilities, that is a 10. The acting ability, the emoting of the actors, 10. The locations turned into 1940s, 50s, the cars that they use, all of that is a 10, right? So for me, Mank is worth watching, plus it gives you more context. You know, we're not just the type of people who will watch films that are supposed to be just programmed for us.
Right.
We watch films that are programmed for everyone because, wonder why? Because you get to learn through those films what they think about you, like Operation Finale, which was about the Jewish Holocaust, and how did you have anything in there that would have to do about anti-black racism, but it was in the film and it was not addressed. So you have to watch these films so you will understand and have overstanding and middle standing of what they think about you, right?
Right.
So look, what would you rate Mank?
I would give Mank a 7.
Okay.
I would give it a 7 because, like you said, I love the cinematography. So the cinematography was just beautiful, right? And it's done, and like you said, in black and white. And the acting is superb. I just love the storytelling. And what was really interesting is having seen the film Citizen Kane like years ago, and just well written, beautifully done, like one of my favorite films. So to see the behind the scenes of what was actually going on during that period it was nice. So I definitely give it a 7. It's definitely worth watching. And
that's right. So it's definitely worth watching.
It's worth watching.
Right. That's right. So
especially if you're like the type of person that, because we love film, so we cover everything. We cover, as you know, from our previous episodes, we give you a combination sometimes of like the newer films as well as classic films, right? So you can add this one under like the repertoire for like, it gives you a feel for one of those classic films, right? So if you love the movie Citizen Kane, if you haven't seen it, watch it. And definitely watching Mank will make you go back and watch Citizen Kane. If you haven't seen it, it will make you watch it. If you've seen it, it'll make you watch it again.